So, you just got affiliate status on Twitch. Now what you're going to do? That's what we're going to talk about today. Today we're going to talk about everything that needs to be done in the first few instances of becoming affiliate and how to continue your growth throughout your journey further and maybe even to partner. Okay, here we go. Firstly, you will need to go to the preferences section where there will be a blank row, and you need to click on that, and that will lead you to the affiliate onboarding process where you will need to fill out the 4 steps. Once you've done these steps, then you're officially an affiliate. These steps are all to do with yourself, payment methods, and tax. So if you haven't sorted out your tax numbers and everything like that, go do that before you even go any further. Make sure you've got all your information first. What I did is I went into the onboarding process, looked at each of the sections of what we would need for the sections, and then I went away and gathered all my information so I could just do it all in one blast. But there is a save option, so you can just do one step at a time as you get the information if you find that more handy. Once you've done those steps, there are a lot of options available. It will be that affiliate tab will change from onboarding to the affiliate tab, which means you'll get certain perks. The first one that you will get as an option, aside from the 3 settings, which is like change any of your payment options, change any of the things that you originally stated in your setup. Under that, you can modify subscription names, which is really quite an inventive way to give another thing back to your community, because, for example, mine, they go by different ages of dragons. Dragons are a little bit of my thing. So tier 1 subscription, which is the $4.99, the basic one, is a young dragon, and then the $9.99 one, or $9.99, is an adult dragon, and then an ancient dragon is the tier 3, which is the very big tier subscription. And then under that, so once you've figured out all your names, you don't have to, you can just say channel subscription, put your channel in, which is what a lot of people start out with, but it is a nice little unique thing that is quite cool. Then emotes. Emotes are something that all streamers, at least on Twitch, if they're going to expand and get bigger, very vital for them to have. Initially, there are 3 emotes available, 1 for each tier, so 1, 2, and 3 for the different subscription tiers. You'll need an image with 3 different sizes for each emote. The sizes are 28 x 28 pixels, 56 x 56 pixels, and then 112 by 112 pixels. They should be all put in a PNG format with a transparent background. There's a maximum file size as well of 25 KB, so bear that in mind. But there are websites online, if you've already got the image ready, there are websites online to resize the images if you do not have the software available to you. You will get other emotes available as well, not just the ones for subscriptions, when you get 15 subscriber points, which is when you continue to get all your subscribers, there will be an extra little emote for anybody that subscribes, which is quite a nifty little thing. The next tab that you'll see is loyalty badges. These are the badges for specific subscription lengths. So the base one is the first month, so the first time anybody subscribes to you, that's what they would get. Then it goes from 2 months to 3 months to 6 to 9, and then a year. So once you've reached the 3 months, it adds 3 months on time after each step, after each subscription. There are more loyalty badges available, but that's just to partners, so until you get there you don't have to worry about them. These loyalty badges do have a different size compared to the emotes. The 3 different sizes that you have to input is 18 pixel by 18 pixels, 36 pixels by 36 pixels, and 72 pixels by 72 pixels. This again has to be in PNG format with the same other conditions of cannot exceed 25 KB and has to have a transparent background, as long as you do want the background, otherwise it'll be just the whole image. Once you do get these badges up and running, there is another option. You can enable a flare, and then even a custom flare later on if you want to do that down the line. But these flares are little stars on each of the badges, so there'll be a silver one for tier 2, because so you can add the custom flare for what type of subscription they have. So everybody can get the loyalty badges as they go along, but if they, for example, did a tier 2 for that length of time, it would go up to a tier 2. And it will have a little silver star and then a little gold star if it's tier 3. There are guidelines available if you are worried about any of that options of loyalty badges. If you're worried about it at all, put a comment below and I'll put a more in-depth visit on loyalty badges in a different video. So, once you got all that part, the initial part sorted of all the little flares and all the standard things that affiliates would go straight into. I'm not talking about all the other finicky processes because there are a lot of different options and the video would be over an hour long if I had to explain it all, but like I said, questions are welcome below in the comment section or even message directly on Twitch in a whisper, or you can try get a hold of me on my Instagram. All the links to my social medias are below. So, you've just got an affiliate, you've done all the standard forms, all the emotes, loyalty badges, etc. Now you want to keep growing and grow even more. To get noticed by more people, you need to establish your brand. And it's not just you, I mean like what your whole stream is about, what all of you encompasses. So such as colour, style, and how consistent you are with these options. So for example, mine is a lot of different purples and blues in mine. And my style is kind of like chic but chibi dragons, mythical creatures, but also having people be able to understand all the different options as well. So very clear and concise. If you already have a brand, brilliant, that's amazing. Just go and refine it. If you think there's something that you haven't liked particularly about it, work on it. Change what you think needs to be changed, or just experiment. Experimenting is always great, and your viewers will understand because they want you to grow as much as you do. They're very passionate about you, and you need to remember that. As long as with the brand you make people think of you when you talk about it, or when somebody shares it, it's just like, no, that's that streamer, I need to go watch them. That's the impact you need to give. Might take a little while to build up, but it is really, really pivotal to have a brand that people can remember and get to know. Now we go into money. Always a finicky subject, definitely when you talk about streamers. So you're starting to make money on Twitch. Everybody knows that once you become an affiliate, you can start making that money. So just be transparent about it to your viewers. Genuinely, transparency is very key to keep your viewers there and get the subscribers. So if you have a goal, put that goal down. Tell people about that goal. For example, use the money to upgrade your stream or YouTube or both. Like whether it be through getting another game for the viewers to watch that has been suggested for you to play, or upgrading your equipment, so getting a better mic, getting a better camera, getting light so your camera is better, that type of thing. Go through it and just be transparent with them about what you're going to do with your money. You can always do that by putting it in the little tab below as well with the donations one if you've got a donations button. If you haven't got those banners for the buttons, I would recommend getting them so people can go to your social medias, can locate your merch store if you have your merch store on there, can donate to you, can learn more about you. That's what I would recommend, getting those banners so people can click on your about section and just learn all they need to, that when you're not streaming. It's a way of keeping people looking at your stream even when you're not there, you're not present. One of the things with money is be thankful for what they do. I've seen people just go through the stream, they've been cheered, even if it's a low cheer, they just sit there. I've seen streamers just sit there and just like, it was only 100 bits. No. Be thankful for it. They're giving their money to you while watching your stream. Be thankful for it. It's like you'd do the same with subscribers. Don't just sit there. Be thankful for who's subscribed. Like, literally mention them. Just like, oh, thank you for that. And then if a hype train starts going, just go, oh my gosh, okay, this is fantastic. Thank all of you. And then once you're on a break, if you're in the middle of a hard part of the game, or if you can't pause it, just wait until there's a steady part, and then just thank them all. Go through the list, go and thank every single one of them for what they've done. Your viewers and subscribers will so appreciate it. Just helps them communicate with you better, and knowing that what they've done is worth it instead of just shrugging it off your shoulders, because that can happen. And at least in my opinion, if I got no recollection for any of the things that I put into that chat, whether it be subbing, donating, gifting a sub, even just talking about the relevant topics, if I didn't have any interaction with the streamer, I probably wouldn't come back. Would you? The next thing we're going to go over is sub perks. These perks can be free, they can be cost, so you can do it like giveaways, or you can do it just a handwritten letter to someone occasionally for a sub perk, or they can ask you a question and you will have to answer completely honestly. There's been so many different ideas of how people can get sub perks. Make it worth their while. If you need to, ask your viewers of what they would like as a sub perk. Some of the ideas will probably be brilliant, and it's probably ones you wouldn't have thought of, which is amazing. For example, later on with me, I'm thinking about doing a sub only Discord for a reward, maybe tier 1 and tier 2, and then later tier 3, once I get my book up and running, once I get my ebook that I'm writing at the moment published, that I will give them a discount code to that book. And never know, if it's well off later, then I'll give them the book. But that entirely depends upon how everything goes for myself as well. And your streamers will understand that. So just different little perks. It'll be amazing. Now, there is a bad topic I have to get into, which is correlation with money. The money topic we just had. That topic is taxes. Taxes suck. We can all agree that they suck. But there's no avoiding them. I can't advise too much on this topic, since you could be in an entirely different tax bracket, or all of you could be in different tax brackets for all I know. But I would advise you to look up about your taxes and research what tax bracket you are and what you would need to do so you don't get taxed as heavily, and put that money aside each month what taxes you're going to be done. So just make sure you research it, because that is quite pivotal. So that's it for today. I'm going to be making more YouTube videos on various different topics, from how to stop burnout to questions people have asked me on stream when they asked about streaming, to how to get yourself more monetized on Twitch, and what else you can do for money as well. There's a bunch of different videos I will be doing. They're just examples. The next one I'm actually going to be doing is how to support small streamers, because how you support small streamers can be very pivotal to other streamers, but also the audience, because some audience members won't know how they can support you, and it doesn't have to cost anything, but that will be on in the video next time. The most important thing I would like you to take out of this and to remember is you've done so well so far. You've just got affiliate. Some people can't get there, and even when you're struggling, you've still done so amazingly. It doesn't matter if you're affiliate or not. You've done so well just putting yourself out there. It takes a lot of courage and bravery just to put yourself out there. Whether it's playing video games, doing artwork, you're still putting yourself on show to everyone. So, well done. Congratulations. You are all doing so amazingly, and I am so proud of you all. It can take so much effort to keep going and keep growing on Twitch, but you've already done so well, so keep that. Remember that, because all of your viewers and myself are all so proud of what you've done. My social media links will be below. Follow, subscribe, give a like to the video, comment on anything that you want to be answered, and I will either do a video on them or answer them. Donations aren't required at all, but are greatly appreciated, as all donations I get, I'm going to be using it to support the streams and future videos on YouTube. So if you can spare anything, the links to my Twitch are below. There's a donate button or subscribe button, like with all the different ways I said that you can monetize. Any of those you would like to do to help me out, I'd appreciate it, but it's not a necessity. I'm just glad that you guys could get something out of this, and I hope to see you in the next video. I'm Saf of All Trades. Hope to see you soon, and hope you enjoyed the video. See ya. Bye.